What the hell did RPR do? He's now TMR. Anyway, all right. I've been looking into this Patrick Pelloux guy, and I'm not going to come at you with any conclusions here. Okay, you can make up your mind for yourself. But let's start with this guy, Charlie Hebdo cartoonist Luz, real name Renaud Louzier, arrives for an editorial meeting at French newspaper Liberation last week, where they have been given a home produce their next edition. He avoided the mass murder because he overslept half an hour and was late for work. Now there's some people who have had some suspicions about that, okay? And I already did a video on Patrick Pelloux's interview, but it was only in French. This is actually to a translation of his Wikipedia page, which I'm going to leave a link for. You can go through it yourself. I'm trying to make this quickly before We'll Do It Live comes on. But I thought it was a translation for the actual interview, and I could only find a 1-minute clip of that. And this is Patrick Pelloux. He looked honestly genuine. Now this is the press conference announcing their new edition with Muhammad. This right here, Je suis Charlie. And some people will call this duping delight, and maybe this guy's face looks a little bit weird. And we're gonna see a little bit more of that, I think. But let's go to that. Because if this Patrick Pelloux guy is acting, he's doing one of the best acting jobs I've ever seen in his interview that I previously made a video of, which is what makes me think people died in there, even despite that what looks like Photoshop blood under that chair that PK covered and I covered a little bit of. Anyway. Yeah, full screen doesn't work for this. I kind of want, you know what? Hang on. Sorry, I forgot I could zoom in. So let's line this up, and now you can get a good big look at his face. Because this looked a little weird for me. Look at his eyes. Just won't watch his eyes. Oh, looked up once already. There's twice. 3 times. That, I don't know, I'm gonna play that again. Okay. Watch his eyes. Looks up. Looks up. Looks up. Looks up. You know, I don't know. Could this be he just happened to sleep in? Or I don't know, that's just coincidence. I'm not coming to a conclusion, I'm letting you make up your own mind.
Les terroristes, ils ont été gamins, ils ont dessiné, comme nous, comme tous les gamins. Donc à un moment donné où ils ont perdu leur niveau, ils ont perdu peut-être une espèce d'âme d'enfant qui permet de regarder le monde avec un peu de distance. Parce que ça, Charlie, ça regarde le monde aussi avec un peu de distance. Il n'y avait plus que celui-là, il n'y avait plus que cette idée de dessiner Mahomet. Je suis Charlie. Et je l'ai regardé, il était en train de pleurer. Et puis, au-dessus, tout est pardonné. Puis j'ai pleuré.
There's a little smile there.
On avait trouvé la lune. On avait enfin trouvé cette putain de lune. Et c'était notre lune. C'était pas la une que le monde voulait qu'on fasse, mais c'était la une que nous voulions qu'on fasse. Ce n'était pas la une que les terroristes voulaient qu'on fasse, parce qu'il n'y a pas de terroristes là-dedans. Il y avait juste un homme qui pleure, un bonhomme qui pleure. Et le Mahomet qu'on a dessiné, c'est un bonhomme qui pleure avant toute chose.
Okay. So, is that a tear? Let's zoom in. Okay, yeah, I think that's a tear right there. Either way, see. So we already showed Pelloux smiling there a little bit. This guy's kind of smiling, but it might be a empathetic smile sort of thing, because he's seemingly, you know, bending over crying. Fighting tears there, maybe. I'm not gonna say for sure. We got this one with Pelloux smiling, possibly because of joy of the publication, but either way, like I said, I'm not jumping to conclusions. He's smiling right there while Pelloux holds his hand in like a show of solidarity and conviction sort of thing. Those eyes look a little creepy there, but this is a still photo. I mean, you can catch a person like when they're in the midst of blinking and they look freaking nuts, you know, when it's a still. So, oh, where's that? There's more somewhere here. I miss it here. There's this one where Pelloux looks like he's probably crying there. Can't really see tears, but probably kind of hard to see him there if they're there. Here's another one. He looks super duper sad. Whether this is before or after the stage photo with President Hollande, I don't know. I got a feeling I missed something up here. Sorry. But, you know, still, tears aren't quite visible, but maybe that's because of the photo quality and all. And I think that might be, oh, the last of them. Let me pause it. And now back to the beginning of the first video I made that got me the majority of my subscribers by far on this, because on this subject where I analyzed this. And I was doing it off the cuff. You know, just doing it in the moment. Yeah, no blood and all. But another weird thing, I was reviewing it today because I had downloaded it too, you know, and I was playing it in my VLC media player, which allows me to slow it down quite a bit. And I was slowing it down more than I had previously. And this was brought about by my mom telling me something weird, because I actually showed her that my first video on this subject. And she was saying that this guy like kind of got back up to position slightly, turning more to his right than this or something. Oh shoot, when she had seen it on news program and stuff, you know, like the guys run this way, and then they start running back and the camera pans back. I did not catch that in there. What I did catch for certain was, okay, this is pretty much, it may be like milliseconds off of the moment, okay, but there's a little bit of plume of smoke here, okay. It's hard to see. Now, I'm not going to play the video in slow motion. I'm sorry, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to strike on my channel. I already got one from We Need to Talk About Sandy Hook. But this is the position the gun was in when he shot him. There was no muzzle flash, and the plume of smoke here is, people seem to think, and it's very likely that it's from a ricochet of the bullet, allegedly, okay? But the weird thing is, the gun's pointed here. Now, okay, yes, there could be, you know, it could like hit a bone and change the trajectory of the bullet, but I would not think that much, you know, at that range, aka Kalashnikov, whichever it is, would probably mostly go through it, you know, but the bullet hits all the way over, or the smoke pops up all the way over here. So doesn't quite fit, and I wouldn't think like I'm trying to think like mathematically, like angles and stuff, you know, and like how things deflect off things, and I've had a lot of testimony of different, different sorts of deflections and yada yada with bullets. People seeing weird things in comments on my video and stuff. And I tend to listen more, or appreciate more of the ones that don't insult me, because I'm not trying to do anything dishonest here, okay? But I just have a hard time seeing that, like, it would create that much smoke if it wasn't like anything but almost a direct shot, from the barrel to there, but the barrel's not pointed over here. That's what I think, and that's why I think this is fake. And I also slowed it down because these guys run over to the right, and then they run back to the left, get in the car, okay, and the body's still in the same position, lying face down. He ends up resting on this forearm. And the body hadn't moved, and they get in their car over on the left, and then they head back right. The car starts moving, and you barely catch this guy for a second. And I'm sorry, but there was more than enough time there for him to bleed, okay? Let's just say hypothetically there's like minor cauterizing going on there. Okay, fine. Even still, head or neck, that will bleed a lot, okay? There would have been a pool of blood. Like, imagine his body turned over to where he's resting on this forearm, and he basically face down, okay? Because that's the position he was in. And his forearm was like, well, approximately here, okay? There would have been blood coming out here, which, by the way, the blood ended up over here, and I documented that in a previous video. Kind of funny, huh? All right, thanks for watching.